Seated in the auditorium are family and friends who have, in many different ways, supported these candidates to reach the goal represented by this ceremony. And on the platform are the college faculty and staff who have motivated, encouraged, and inspired these students as they completed their coursework and their college experience. And before us are the candidates for graduation who have become good friends, mentors, colleagues, developing relationships that will serve them well as they move into the future together. We join them as members of an extended support network to celebrate our involvement with these candidates and to witness their accomplishment. And that celebration now begins. Presiding over this commencement ceremony is the president of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, Dr. Davy Jane Gilmore. Dr. Gilmore.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the spring commencement ceremonies for the Pennsylvania College of Technology. Now, before I begin my official welcome, this is normally where people would tell you to put away your cell phones, put them on silent, and respect the reverence of our ceremony. We do things a little bit different here at Penn College. First of all, you should respect the reverence of our ceremony, but please do not put away your phones, although I would appreciate it if you turned the crazy rings off. This is a time to celebrate. I'm going to take pictures from the stage and post on Facebook and Instagram, and I expect you to do the same thing. To help you along the way, it's #PCTGrad. We want to hear about your day and your celebrations, and this is, of course, a college of technology. So I'll begin with my former welcome. I am very happy to use the word spring in speaking about this commencement. Most of us were not sorry to see the departure, as delayed as it was, of that season that we will not name. It makes me even happier to speak on behalf of the college's administration, faculty, and staff. It is my honor, and without a doubt, these are my two favorite, as well as August and December, days of the year. To the class of 2015, we are your other family for the past several years, and it is with considerable pride that we look upon you today. We're surely not as dotingly as your parents, your spouses, and your friends look, but we have had sincere interest in your safe arrival thus far, and we have been genuinely curious about where your journeys will lead. This is the time when we check the ledger and we realize that we've kept our bargain with each other. You have given us your attention and your persistence, your dedication and your hard work, and we have given you the tools to fashion your way through an exciting new world. Now, I know the next few hours will be hectic, and that will be an uncommon thing for you. Not really, you just finished finals. But for us, it's going to be hectic as well. 3 ceremonies in the next 2 days, and trust me when I say we will all be sleepwalking by Sunday night. But in this brief window between your career preparedness and your actual careers, I hope you find some time to honor your achievement. Your Penn College years have not been without challenges, financial challenges, emotional, and personal hurdles that unfortunately will not end just because you're graduating. However, on behalf of all of us here today, I know you are better prepared to conquer them, using the new tools you have gained in your arsenal and the same old excitement and confidence that I saw when I met you at Connections. Along with that, your family's encouragement and this college's guiding hand, you have accomplished something wonderful. Many of your faculty supporters are seated behind me today, and well-wishers are seated all around and behind you as well. So please take time today to acknowledge the role that all of these people have played in your success. But in the midst of all these hugs and hurrahs, I want you to celebrate one overriding fact. You could not have done this without you. We spent 2014 celebrating our centennial, sharing the truly unique story about Penn College. And with this year's graduates, we begin with all of you, our second 100 years. In days like this, when highly skilled, motivated graduates enter the waiting workforce, we send a strong message that we're still doing something right. To teach the students who will leave here today with best wishes for happy and rewarding futures. Please join with the loved ones on hand to witness this magical transformation, and I welcome you all to this graduation celebration in this magnificent Community Arts Center. Have a good day.
I'd like to now introduce Mr. Elliot Strickland, Chief Student Affairs Officer. Mr. Strickland.
President Gilmore, Mr. Young, Provost Starkey, distinguished faculty and staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the May 2015 graduating class. It is my great pleasure this afternoon to introduce your student commencement speaker, Matthew Gladowski. Now, one of the things I marvel about with our students is how passionate they are about their majors and their career aspirations. I think I may have been in the second semester of my senior year in college until I had a relatively firm idea of what I wanted to do when I grew up. Not the case with so many of our students, especially Matt. I'm not sure when he decided that he wanted to be in the architecture field, but he certainly knew it when he entered Penn College and he hit the ground running. Matt entered our 2+2 Architectural Technology, Building Science, and Sustainable Design program 4 years ago, and he has thrived ever since. In his major, he has first place finishes as top designer in his second year, top designer in his third year, and Strongest Bridge Design Award. He earned the Outstanding Attitude Award in 2013 and earned a second place finish in the NSSAR design competition. Outside of class, Matt still spends a great deal of time in the architecture field. He was in the Architecture Student Association, serving as vice president from 2012 to 2013. He was a member of the United States Green Building Council student organization, serving as vice president in 2013 and 14, and as president this past year. Even with all of this, Matt still has some free time, which he fills with numerous community service activities, serving as a tour guide for the architecture program, playing on the college's inline hockey team, and holding a seat on the college's Student Affairs Governance Committee as a student at large. And if that weren't all enough, he also happens to be OSHA 30 certified and has his LEED Green Associate credential from the U.S. Green Building Council. Today, Matt graduates cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Building Science and Sustainable Design after earning an Associate of Applied Science in Architectural Technology in May 2013. Gives me great pleasure to introduce your 2015 student commencement speaker, Mr. Matthew J. Gladowski.
Greetings and good afternoon, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the Penn College graduating class of 2015. Let me start by thanking Elliot Strickland for the kind introduction, as well as the faculty and staff for their support and commitment. It's truly an honor to be selected and standing before you today as a commencement speaker for the May 2015 graduation. It seems like forever ago now, but about 5 short weeks ago, I was surprised when I received an email titled Commencement Speaker. After reading the email and recognizing the great honor that I had received, I admit I was slightly intimidated. But an honor like this does not come around very often. I am truly blessed to be standing before you today representing our graduating class. Today, we all share a common achievement. We will be graduates and moving on into the next chapter of our lives. With us in this journey are the people sitting around us. We have had all the support and encouragement of these people, always pushing us to be the best that we can be. For some of you, that may be family, friends, or loved ones. For myself, I have had the love and support of my family, most importantly, my parents. Another person that has always been pushing me to do my best is not only a professor of mine, but a great friend. Dan Brooks, a professor in architectural technology, has been more than just a professor to me. Over the past 4 years that I've been at Penn College, Dan has been there for me no matter what it was that I needed. From advice, constructive feedback, guidance, I always knew I could count on him for anything. I'm extremely grateful for everything he has done for me, even though he will never let me forget that B I received in building materials my freshman year. Dan Brooks is sitting behind me right now, and I cannot thank him enough for all his support and encouragement that he has given me. Please join me in recognizing Dan and all the other dedicated educators who have made a difference to all of us here at Penn College. I've heard from friends at other schools that on graduation day, as they look around, they realize something strange, that they don't know half their classmates or remember half of their professors' names, but not at Penn College. Because if there's one thing that distinguishes the Penn College community, it's the close relationships that are built between the students and faculty. Over the past years here at Penn College, we have all created a friendship that will last longer than our time spent here together in Williamsport. Graduates, we have finally made it. The journey towards graduation has finally ended. Along the way, every one of us has accomplished this journey differently. Whether you spend countless days, weeks studying, or if you are graduating with a 2.0 or a 4.0, today we all share a common bond as graduates. Today marks our step into the real world. Some of us will continue on to bachelor or graduate programs, others will be joining the workforce, and some of us have yet to decide what path we will be taking. But no matter what path you have chosen from here, don't forget all the hard work that went into getting here today. I've done a lot of designing throughout my time here at Penn College's Sustainable Design program, from mixed-use buildings to elementary schools, but ultimately, all this work has led me to designing my future. I have gained many skills that will not only help me succeed in the workplace, but allow me to become a successful individual that I'm always striving to be. In architecture, passion is the driving force behind success. But like in all buildings, before you start building, there's always a need for a strong foundation. The skills and knowledge that we have acquired here as students has built us that foundation, which will set us apart from the rest. Whichever program you are graduating from today, one unique thing that we all share is that we are graduating with a degree that works. Our minds and hands are filled with the knowledge and experience that we have gained here at Penn College, and our degrees are proof that we are skilled in areas and fields that we are passionate about. At Penn College, we have been in an environment that has promoted personal growth, social awareness, a shared commitment to diversity, as well as lifelong learning, which ultimately has prepared us for success. I challenge all graduates here today to set your goals high, step up and lead, push for success, create unique ideas, work hard, maintain high standards, give back to the community, live the destiny that you want to create, and most importantly of all, make Penn College proud. Thank you, good luck, and congratulations, graduating class of 2015.
The Alumni Humanitarian Citizenship Award has been bestowed upon graduates of Penn College or its predecessor institutions, the Williamsport Area Community College and the Williamsport Technical Institute, to those who have provided a distinguished community or volunteer service and presented themselves as dedicated and loyal alumni. This year we have two winners who comprise one powerhouse team. On behalf of the American Cancer Society, there may be no more frightening word in the world today than cancer, which in some way or another has touched every one of us in this theater. From their own real-life perspective, on its pervasive reach, Joseph H. and Barbara A. Reynolds have chosen to replace fear and anxiety with hope and action. Barb, who graduated in 1974 and in 1995 with degrees in practical nursing and nursing respectively, has worked with the Susquehanna Health for 41 years and the past 13 years as a chemotherapy nurse in the Cancer Treatment Center. She has been a longtime volunteer for Relay for Life events and served as co-chair with her husband of the Cancer Society's 2013 Destiny Ball. Joe, a 1976 graduate in diesel mechanics, was part owner of a local family business when he opted to retire in 2012. In April 2004, he was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. After surgery and receiving months of chemotherapy from Barb of all people, he made a remarkable recovery and has been cancer-free for 11 years. He serves as an American Cancer Society ambassador, speaking whenever and wherever he is asked about the importance of colorectal screenings. The Destiny Ball that I mentioned was the most successful Cancer Society event ever held in Lycoming County, netting more than $150,000 in one night for this fight. Proof yet again that if you want to get the job done right, you ask the busiest people you know. Survivor and advocate are just two of the hats that Joe and Barb Reynolds wear every day of their active lives, and we are pleased, very pleased, once again, that they donned another piece of headgear, the graduation mortarboard of this institution, and put their skills to such good use in service to others. Please join me in congratulating Joe and Barb Reynolds, this year's extraordinary winners of the Alumni Humanitarian Citizenship Award.
Thank you all. This is quite an honor for Barb and I to receive. And there's no doubt there were probably other candidates equally qualified. We just really appreciate the recognition to receive this honor, and nothing more than just thank you from everyone that was involved to help make that decision. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Given for the first time this year, the Volunteer of the Year Award is presented to a graduate of Penn College or its predecessor institutions who has significantly given his or her talent by volunteering at college events and activities. It was born of the pride we feel when our cherished alumni come back and give back to such events as open house, homecoming, career fairs, or inspiring mentors to returning to the classroom and talking to current students about the work world. The inaugural recipient of this award is Adam J. Yoder, a 2011 graduate in Building Automation Technology, now employed at Honeywell International, is certainly well chosen for this event. His ongoing support echoes his involvement as a student, where he served as the Student Government Association president, a member of the steering committee for the Middle States Commission on Higher Education, and as a student representative to various committees in our internal governance system. He has clearly taken his place and Penn College pride seriously, and just as much in his postgraduate life as he did in his student life. He's volunteered at college fairs, open house, alumni in the classroom, and welcome weekend. And he has been instrumental in helping on the alumni end of the college's fundraising events. Adam, whose senior project was an energy audit of the lighting and HVAC systems in this building, once said, and I quote, "I could not have picked a better place to go. I am totally grateful to the college for what they have done for me." Believe me, Adam, we feel the same way about you. Please join me in congratulating Adam Yoder, the recipient of our very first Volunteer of the Year Award.
Thanks, Dr. Gilmore. Thank you, Penn College. Honored and privileged to be the first one to get this award. And I'll keep these remarks very short. If you guys were anything like me 4 years ago, you're more excited about the post-grad parties you guys are going to have here rather than listen to some alumni ramble on and on. So just a couple quick words of wisdom in thinking about this award. I would just encourage you all to stay connected to each other and the institution through the alumni network. You're a part of a growing network of alumni here out there who can offer support and professional knowledge in your careers. And in a rapidly changing world, these connections are going to be extremely, extremely valuable to you. In addition, I would encourage you all to volunteer your time to some kind of cause outside of your new careers. The pursuit of a successful career is extremely important. However, a career is only one piece of a successful and fulfilling life. As hard as you work to build your career, work as hard to build a fulfilling life and put as much focus and emphasis on building the other pieces of that: family, friendships, and avenues to pursue other interests. And for me, a part of that has been the ability to give back to Penn College through volunteer opportunities. After all that I've gained from this institution, it's been gratifying to help others through their college experience, from deciding on going here to finding job opportunities post-graduation. So whether it's through a hobby, a volunteer organization, or through your new network of alumni, I challenge and encourage each of you to do the same thing and work to build a fulfilling and successful life. Class of 2015, congratulations to you all. Welcome to the alumni family, and best wishes as you enter this new phase of your lives. Thanks.
Over the past century, whether at Penn College or its forerunners, teaching is the very center of what we do. Quite simply, you can't have a college without students, and learning cannot occur without those who share their knowledge. The Distinguished Teaching Awards are presented each May at commencement to full-time faculty members who have been nominated by students and colleagues as golden examples of inspiring performance in our classrooms and laboratories. By lunchtime on Saturday, more than 3 more honorees will have joined the impressive roster of those who have been selected since 1982. Life carries so few surprises anymore that I'd like to keep this surprise just a little bit longer, or as long as I can. So before I provide enough background for the person who's being recognized to figure it out, here are just a few slightly vague tidbits about today's honoree. Among the comments about this recipient, and I quote, "He has pushed me to achieve my goals many times because he knew I was capable of doing so. He has also taught me that in times of high stress to persevere. He taught me and so many of my peers so much, not only about our field, but also about ourselves. He has a good sense of humor, self-confidence, and takes pride in his work and his students. He asks for criticisms from his students and colleagues and uses it effectively, pushes himself and others to be the best, and is always looking to try new concepts. He uses up-to-date texts for students to help them understand what's happening in our industry. He evaluates students in a fair manner and pushes them to their full potential. He has organized systems to allow students to know what they will be graded on and provides feedback in a timely manner. He shows students how to apply his lectures and lab instruction in real-world problems and situations. Our honoree is a graduate of Penn College's Baking and Pastry Arts Technology Management, who has accomplished and accompanied students to the Kentucky Derby, and this year was a finalist in his attempt to represent the United States during next year's so-called World Cup of Baking in France. It is my pleasure to present the 2015 Excellence in Teaching Award to Chef Charles Niedermeyer, a beloved instructor in pastry and baking arts. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Congratulations. Well deserved. You can hold this and talk? Yeah.
Yes. Wow. I'm very humbled by this award. Thank you to my nominator. Thank you to my colleagues. You know, I've truly love working at Penn College. I've been here, I got my 10-year pin this week. And as a student, and thank you. You know, as a student and coming back as a faculty member, I can truly say that the faculty here are tremendously committed. They've invested a lot in me, and I've tried to give back to my students. Thank you. It was probably the most challenging semester of my career, and I appreciate your support, your kind words, your willingness to support me. You know, all the administration and all their support has been just unbelievable. You know, I wish you guys the best as you go out. Give it your all, and it will come back. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank my wife, who's been there with me for 13 years, and she has really been my rock. She's really supported me, and so I would thank her as well. So thank you guys. Enjoy your day. Best of luck.
You can leave this up here, and then you'll come back up after graduation. Okay? You'll be up here.
Yes.
Don't leave. Go back up.
Congratulations, Chef Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, the legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania College of Technology is its board of directors. This is a body that, by our charter, is given final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the college. Though some responsibilities are delegated, ultimate authority rests with the board. At this time, I'd like to call upon Mr. John Young, a member of our board of directors, to authorize the conferring of degrees at this ceremony. Mr. Young.
Welcome, everyone, on this very special occasion for all of you. The degrees being awarded have come from the hard work and dedication of each graduating student, from the guidance and inspired wisdom of the faculty, and from strong support from your family and friends. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I extend to all the graduates our congratulations and best wishes. And to all supporting family members, the faculty and friends, I extend our sincere thanks for your support. Now I turn to my official duty. Dr. Gilmore, by virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I authorize you on behalf of the board to confer on each of these candidates the degree earned as certified by the appropriate school dean.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please rise?
It's always good when you know who you are.
Dr. Gilmore, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I'm pleased to inform you that these women and men have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degrees that you have earned, with all of the rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the Board of Directors, the administration, and the faculty. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for all associate degrees and certificates please rise? Dr. Gilmore, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I'm pleased to inform you that these men and women have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their respective associate degrees and certificates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the certificates and associate degrees that you have earned, with all of their rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the Board of Directors, the faculty, and the administration. Congratulations. You may stay standing. And would the baccalaureate graduates stand up now too, please, everyone. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you entered this theater some time ago as candidates for the certificates and degrees that you have earned. Just moments ago, I had the honor of conferring those degrees upon you. As a symbol now of your entry into the world of educated women and men, I'm going to ask you to join me as I turn the tassel of your class representative. This will symbolize to the world that you are in fact now graduates of the Pennsylvania College of Technology. Congratulations. You may be seated. As individuals and institutions, we all pass through clear stages of development, points in time when we grow in new roles and new responsibilities. This ceremony is a transition event today for all of our graduates. Today, we will recognize individuals with academic honors. Outstanding academic achievement will be recognized for all students. The gold, silver, white cord they wear during these ceremonies will indicate those honor students. White for honors, silver for high honors, and gold for highest honors can identify them. Blue cords signify academic achievement for certificate students. In addition, we're proud to recognize the graduates who are members of Phi Theta Kappa. Their gold stoles and gold tassels will identify them. And we also proudly recognize the graduates of Alpha Chi Honor Society, and white stoles will identify those students. We would now like to recognize the veterans here today. They are identified by their red, white, and blue cords. I would like to ask all veteran students who are graduating, including those who have served on active duty, as well as those currently serving in all branches of the military, to please stand. Our veteran students, please. If you'll remain standing, I'd like to tell you about our Penn College veterans. 3 of them have earned a Purple Heart, 7 have earned a Bronze Star, 61 have earned Iraq campaign medals, and 44 have earned Afghanistan campaign medals. We are very proud of our veterans. You may be seated. You may be seated. Now at this time, Dr. Carolyn Strickland, Vice President for Enrollment Management and Associate Provost, will assist me in the procession of the graduates. Mr. John Young will also assist in presenting diplomas. We have a couple of things to ask you. We simply ask that you keep the area in front of the official photographer open, but we know you want to come down and take a picture, and that's perfectly fine. I will also tell the graduates, selfies are welcome. Just one though, if it's okay. And remember, it's hashtag PCT graduate. With this, our ceremony continues. Okay, you go to the front mat, John.
Truly admire you. I don't know how, as working full-time mom, I don't get it. Are you not excited? Yesterday, number 28.
Oh, no.
I was told I had to do that for Jamie Gilmore.
No, you don't. They don't enhance it.
Okay.
Come all the way up.
Dr. Gilmore, it's my honor to present the graduates of the Bachelor of Science and Associate degree in Accounting, all from the School of Business and Hospitality. I was at the wrong school.
Annette M. Counterman. Alicia Marie Enders.
Mick Phillips here. Mick Phillips, thank you.
Cody Allen McKillips. Rayanna A. Malott. Wayne Philip Roush. Brandon McKay Smith. Jesse Dylan Steinbacher. Megan Nicole Whiteman.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Culinary Arts and Systems, Baking and Pastry Arts, Culinary Arts Technology, Hospitality Management, Food and Hospitality Management within the School of Business and Hospitality.
Brianna Elizabeth Buckland. Alexander R. Campolongo. Jenna Elizabeth Haas. Brianna Renee Helmick. Patrick John Kelly II. Darren Joseph Lair. Zachary Allen Mosteller. Victoria Lee Zablocki. Rachel Karis Bryant. Marcy Lynn Cohen. Rachel Christine Cooper. Shannon Elizabeth Croney. Felicia Joe Gottschall. Autumn Elizabeth McInnes.
Marquezanis.
Jennifer N. Marquezanis. Brittany D. McHugh. Laura Dugan Rice. Rebecca Lynn Rizzo. Jeremy R. Sheets. Allison R. Stroop. Abigail Colleen Wilkes. Shayna Lynn Zerby. Arthur Eli Carroll. Nathan Charles Flexer. David Lewis Glunk Jr. Theodore David Getz. Jared M. Harry. Joanna Marie Pesch. Marley Doral Roberts. Cody M. Yunkin. Thomas H. Bressler. Emily Kaylin Lutz. Hold on one second. Alan? Yes. Seth Allen Rook.
President Gilmore, it is my honor to present to you the graduates in Business Administration, Technology Management, and Business Management, often within the School of Business and Hospitality.
Christopher D. Rubino. Philip Alexander Seekman. Alexander Ryan Apollo Smith. Brianne L. Wenzel. Stephen Barnes Wozniak. Chelsea Ann Zakioshin. Adam Thomas Engel.
Kimberly Martinez. Ray. Yeah.
Kimberly Ray Martinez.
McNaughton. Yep.
Caitlin Maureen McNaughton.
Runscavage.
Stacy Lynn Runscavage.
Rajendra.
Viren Ranjendra Patel. Amanda L. Quinn. Rebecca Ann Young.
Coletti.
Michael Anthony Coletti.
Herring.
Yes.
Jesse Lee Herring.
Yoli.
Amy Lorraine Yoli.
Danica Sierra Mazzata. Danica Sierra Mazzata. Correct.
Danica Sierra Mazzata.
Last name is McCone.
David Joseph McCone. Alicia Marie Miley. Matthew W. Nolan. Angela Rose Snyder.
Devin Rebecca Stewart.
Devin Rebecca Stewart. Kimberly Ann Venti. Ryan Matthew Caldwell. Benjamin A. Hess.
Pretty easy.
Rhonda S. Walker. Gwen E. Dixon.
Gare. Yes.
Regina Anna Gare. Shane T. Hoover. Christopher J. Kent.
Coke. Coke. Yes.
Heidi R. Koch. Oh, hold on. Just have you hold on a second. Courtney Ann Loophole. Donna J. Markley.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Building Science and Sustainable Design, Building Science and Sustainable Design, Architectural Technology Concentration, Building Science and Sustainable Design, Building Construction Technology Concentration, and Architectural Technology within the School of Construction and Design Technologies.
Lead the way, brother.
Maxwell Adam Davert.
Isdaner.
Michael Paul Isdaner. Litzinger.
Yep.
Ryan James Litzinger.
Francis Fire.
Kendall Francis Byer. Brandon Douglas Bless. Robert Joseph Cunningham II.
Gonzo.
Yep.
Reese A. Gonzer. Travis Michael Hill. Michelle M. Holzman. Richline. Ty Carl Richline, Jr.
Scheller.
Christopher Michael Scheller.
Yep, Shockey.
Andrew A. Shockey.
Just like that.
I'll wait. That way you get your moment.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna get one as well.
Okay. Kevin Michael Stopper.
Alicia. Striker.
Alicia M. Stryker.
Teeple.
Yeah.
Corey Evan Teeple.
Welch.
Janelle Lynn Welch. Mel Patrick Wolf. Cody Jacob Wood.
Sean.
Sean Michael Carroll.
Rodriguez.
McKeon.
John L. Rodriguez McKeon.
James Scully III. Michael Scully III.
James Michael Scully III.
It's Weil.
Zachary A.R. Weil. Samantha Raven Calendar. Wilmer Isidro Classy.
I'll wait till I can hear your name.
Get off the stage.
Isan J. Perkins. Vito Galati. Jessa T. Hockenberry. Tyler Nicole Merrill. Corey Austin Miller.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Residential Construction Technology and Management, Residential Construction Technology Management, Building Construction Technology Concentration, Residential Construction Technology Management, Masonry Concentration, Building Construction Technology, Masonry Emphasis, Building Construction Technology, all within the School of Construction and Design Technologies.
James J. Boylan.
Clugston.
Matthew Richard Clugston.
Del Monte.
Vincent Scott Del Monte. Corey Patrick Fisher. Chad B. Gordner. Nicholas D. Gray.
McMorris.
Austin McMorris.
Austin R. McMorris.
Mahaney.
Alan J. Mahaney.
Give you your moment.
No problem.
Sean Matthew Pester.
Jose.
Yes, Paul.
Jose Polo Jr. Michael D. Rowland. Tyler Andrew Simcoe.
It's Matthew Robert Vent.
Matthew Robert Vent.
It's Aaron James Workman.
Aaron James Workman. Aaron P. Baker.
Hand it to her, give it to her.
Patrick Sterling Doskison.
Patrick Sterling Doskasil.
Yep, come on up, come on up.
Hector Alvarez.
Hector Armando Alvarez Jr.
Carl F. Baker.
Thank you. Carl F. Baker.
That's fine. Yeah.
Alexander S. Eckerd.
Okay, I'll move up.
Ryan Tyler Fry. Mark A. Lepchinsky.
Michael J. Leventhal.
Michael J. Leventhal. Anthony Michael Moore.
Baldwin.
Matthew D. Bolin.
I can see her.
Kevin F. Eichenseer. Seth Grant Joyner. Aaron James Marsh. Clay Thomas Shannon.
Right there. Hand it. Ziegler?
Ziegler.
Shane Scott Ziegler. Trent R. Zook.
Catania. Yeah, Catania.
John Vincent Catania. Nathan John Howard. Nafis E. Spence. Westfall? Tucker Smith Westfall. Don't look so nervous. You can come right next to me. Lauren.
President
Michelle.
Gilmore, it's with It's going to be hard to top that. President Gilmore, it's with much pride that I present the graduates of the Civil Engineering Technology Bachelor's, Civil Engineering Technology Associates, and Surveying Technology Associates degree programs within the School of Construction and Design Technologies.
Okay, don't be nervous. Lauren Michelle Barrett. James H. Cassidy. Culbertson.
Yep.
William Thomas Culbertson, Jr. Delane Durrani Downs. Eli Wilson Getchin.
Hand her the card.
Rebecca Ada May Halliday.
It's pronounced Hargenreiter.
Hargenreiter. Stephen Francis Hargenreiter.
You can do all three.
Lewis? Lewis Dale Ludwig. Benjamin Robert Philippi. Daniel John Valenti. Jared S. Thomas. Kurt Francis Bloom. Justin Taylor Dasham. Jacob Robert Day. Meyer.
Yeah.
Mitchell Robert Meyer. Quinn Michael Roberts.
President Gilmore, I have the pleasure of presenting the graduates from Construction Management from the School of Construction and Design Technologies.
Brian David Cawley. Tyler James Fisher. Alexander Robert Kelly.
Charles Johannes Lutz.
Johannes Lutz.
Yep.
Charles Johannes Lutz. Tyler S. Litwin. Angie Maria Martinozzi. Philip Edward McCoy. Benjamin M. Morrison.
Come on up, right there. You still with the same school?
Yes.
Okay.
How you say your last name?
Osmolinski.
Justin Kor Osmolinski.
Under your card.
Pasco.
Matthew P. Pasco.
Right on up.
Breckle?
Yep.
Reber.
Byron Breckel Reber. Eric David Rickabaugh.
Shulo.
Max K. Shulo. Michael Joseph Scully. Andrew James Sims. Andrew M. Smith.
Abdul Rahman.
President
Rashid.
Gilmore.
Al Abbas.
I present the graduates of Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Technology, those with a bachelor's degree in HVAC design, an associate degree in HVAC with a refrigeration emphasis or mechanical systems emphasis, as well as the plumbing certificate, all within the School of Construction and Design Technologies.
Abdul Rahman Rashid Aldibas.
Craig.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I want them to be able to hear your name. If I say it now, they won't hear it. That's fine.
Sean Michael Craig.
Quail?
Quail.
Brett Michael Quayle. Ryan Patrick Wright.
Yep, go ahead, handle your card.
Hold on.
Your comment.
Brody.
Yep.
Patrick Timothy Brody.
Take your card. Hold on 1 second.
Come on up.
Anthony James King.
Handle your card, open it up for.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, no worries. Coker.
Yeah, Shane Coker.
Shane Michael Coker. Cody J. McCoy.
Truly.
Colin J. Petrilli. Garrett M. Strickler.
Okay, give her your card.
Ryan Allen Adams. Frank William Bitterman.
Pardon.
Yeah, pardon.
Jonathan D. Carden.
From.
Andrew J. Fromm.
Who's it?
Tyler John Huzik. Zachary Lee Kerstetter.
Ignore.
Yep.
Scott James Lignore. Hunter Ty Owens.
Smachi.
Yeah.
Taylor Smachi. Adam C. Strauss.
Stephen.
Stephen John Funk.
Soren.
Sorrentino.
Anthony Michael Sorrentino. Brian Anthony Spencer.
Lodowski.
Glodowski.
And Matthew John Glodowski.
As you've heard from Adam and others today, your connection to the college does not end with this ceremony. You are now members of the Penn College Alumni Association, and that is the link between you and this institution. You will hear from the Alumni Relations Office regularly with updates about what's going on campus, and most importantly, we want to hear from you to know what's happening in your world. I know the best way for you to tell us that is through Facebook or email or Instagram, but it's important that you continue to tell us of your success. I look forward to welcoming you back on campus, so please keep your contact information up to date. And in about 6 months, you're going to get a graduate survey. That survey means the world to us, and we would like to hear from you. Now, I know that you're ready to get on for your celebration. I have just to go get a little prop. But as customary, I'm the last person that gets to talk to you before you leave this institution today. And I can't begin to tell you how much of an honor it is for me. So for what will not be more than about 1.5 minutes, I promise you, I want to just talk to you, the graduates. And I'd like you to forget that everybody else is here and just have a conversation with me. This is an incredible opportunity that you face today to begin a new chapter in your life and to begin the opportunity to start on a new adventure. You leave here today as graduates. Some of you are academic scholars, some of you are athletes, some of you are adults who are now re-entering the workforce. Many of you are volunteers and you've already learned the reward of giving to others. All of you are ready for the workforce. And with a 94% placement rate, we expect to hear that many of you, if not all of you, will find a love of life in your work, in your chosen career, or in a related field. So when I started to think about the opportunity to talk to you today, it's kind of an awe-inspiring one. What's the thing I'd like you to remember about your ceremony? Sure, we had a lot of fun. We had beach balls, we had selfies, we had a good time. But most importantly, you moved to a new chapter in your life. The people around you today care very much about you. They care about your success, and believe me, they care about your future. If you know me well, you know I collect quotes, and I found this one sitting on my desk, and I read it almost every day. And it says, "You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough." So my suggestion to you and my wish for you is that you have one shot at this. Please do it right. Do it right for yourself, your family, and your friends. When graduates walk across this stage, there are countless things that go through our minds. If we were talking to the health sciences students, we'd be holding our breath for the 4 inches and higher high heels. That'll be tomorrow. Some presidents talk about the grip and how strong the grip is when people walk across. I think about the students that are coming across and how I've interacted with them. Where I've seen you, what we've done, have I heard about your successes? Somebody walked across the stage today who was in my freshman year experience class. Somebody walked across this stage today that I've known since virtually the day they were born. That's pretty amazing. To watch someone grow up, go to school, go to college, and now on to graduate school. There is nothing more awe-inspiring than for each of us to stand here and think about how you have touched our lives and how you have made us better people. So on behalf of everyone with me today, I say to you, live it, do it right, do it once, and remember, please, to make us Penn College proud, because we are very proud of you. Congratulations.
I invite those who are able to stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps, and everyone to join in the singing of the Penn College alma mater. The words may be found on page 2 of your bulletin. You know the words, right? Here, I'll show you.
Destiny